On this episode of The Automated Entrepreneur, we continue our series, 100 Things Millionaires Do. Today, forging your view of debt. It's amazing how some people treat debt like the enemy, while others fall deeply in love with it. Yes, they love credit cards and the power that they bring. But some people seem quite chilled about taking on debt. When I was young, I only saw people borrowing and delaying payments when they were truly desperate. It was rare for anyone to seek a loan to pay for non-essentials. But that's not the case today. Today, being in debt is an acceptable lifestyle choice, constantly promoted in the media, urging us to get the next greatest card. Buy now, pay later. Take out a 12-month interest-free loan. Start using a new credit card in return for free gifts. Borrow at Christmas time to pay for the turkey and presents. Get a payday loan to tide you over for a few more days. Well, this all adds up. According to a 2017 survey, the average household owes more than $12,000 in consumer debt, made up of credit card bills, car loans, student loans, payday loans, but interestingly enough, excluding household mortgages. In the U.S., the figures are similar, with the average credit card debt alone equaling more than $6,000 per American. So what's your view on debt? Does it make you uncomfortable? There isn't a right or wrong answer here, but it is important to understand, how does debt make you feel? Later on, I'll share some advice about how to manage and reduce your debts and help you ensure that any debt you take on is in fact a wise decision. But first, you need to understand debt so that you can appreciate the different types and the costs of any money that you are offered. So, what is debt? At its root, debt is about money borrowed by you from various possible sources or lenders. It might be secured or unsecured. Secured debt is borrowings linked to your assets, such as your house or your car. The asset is a guarantee or collateral. Failure to repay your loan could mean the lender would take your asset. Unsecured debt is not linked to anything you own, for example, borrowing on your credit card. Typically, this involves paying higher interest rates because the lender takes on a greater risk of you not repaying without any asset that they can seize in return. You need to understand as many details of any debt as possible, including the array of interest rates, fees, penalties, timeframes, and rules that come with the different types of borrowing, from high-interest payday loans and credit cards through to fixed interest mortgages. Make time to research before taking on any new debt, and be sure to talk to someone such as a certified financial planner or chartered accountant. Once you have a better knowledge about debt, you'll want to spend some time reviewing your borrowings. Explore your past choices and look at when and how you took on that debt. Build up your debt wisdom, and you'll soon become an expert in what it means to take on and be in debt. You will never again be able to be taken in by those warm and appealing advertisements, encouraging you to borrow a little now for a day in the sun, understanding that there is always a price to pay, and that price is usually a foregone opportunity that would have created wealth. And that's this episode of The Automated Entrepreneur.